Hey everyone, it's Angela with Mystic Moon, bringing you guys a fun little reading today. So this is going to be more of a fortune-telling reading. Fortune-telling readings are a little bit different than tarot, even though I will be using some tarot cards in this particular reading. And some of these card systems do have specific ways of using them, and so I may not honor that. So if you guys are familiar with these types of systems, I'm not really showing anybody how to use these types of things today. I'm just having fun. This is just a fun reading. And as usual, anything that comes through a reading, whether it's a tarot reading, an oracle reading, a psychic reading, a fortune-telling reading, a palm reading, whatever. It doesn't matter. We are all in control of our own destiny. So the thing is, we all have free will. And so whatever comes through a reading is not set in stone. It can be changed. So just remember that always, okay? So just take this as it resonates with you. If something isn't resonating, get rid of it or click off the video if you're feeling negatively triggered in any way. So there's a couple of reasons why I was inspired to do this reading today. The first one is because my friends at Wing & Bell created this beautiful new Orgonite. It is called the High Priestess Orgonite. So it is based on the High Priestess Tarot card. Now the High Priestess represents our intuition, connecting with our higher self, our inner knowingness. And so this particular device here has some beautiful stones in it. Now moonstone is in here. It's the second layer and it does connect us with our intuition. But this particular stone here, it's called a K2 Pakistan mountain stone. And so it's the highest mountain in Pakistan. And so it's got these different elements in there that help us to connect with our higher consciousness. And so it's at the very top of this pyramid. There's other things in here as well, but those are the two main things that I'm really drawing the energy from, for us to connect with our intuition. So if you guys are interested in purchasing that or any of their other Orgonites, I will put their information in the description box below. And the second reason that I wanted to do this reading and I was inspired is because look at this tablecloth. Now I got this particular fabric here at Joann's online. It's at Joann's fabric store and they had some Halloween stuff already out. And so I thought, oh my gosh, look at how cute this is. I got to pick one of these up. It was $9 a yard. So freaking cute. And look at how well it matches with my fortune telling sign that I got from Michael's last year. So anyways, let's just go ahead and jump right into the cards. Now, all of these decks here, most of them are independent, meaning that you guys are not going to be able to get them on Amazon. So I'll make sure that I tell you guys what I'm using as I shuffle and list everything in the description box below. All right. So let's go ahead and start off with this particular deck, which is an independent deck. It is called Madame Clara's Fate, Destiny, and Fortune cards. Look at how perfect this deck looks with this tablecloth and that sign and everything. Whew. Okay, so this particular deck is really cool because anybody can really use this deck. It's a tarot deck that has the words on the front. So it does have the reverse and upright meaning. So I'll show you guys what I mean as we start using them. So let's just see what Spirit has to say in regards to the first message. Just opening up, what do we need to know? What do we need to know in regards to just really anything? What's coming through? Let's take a look. Okay, so a card is coming through in the reverse position. So I'm just going to put it here. Let's pick 3 cards. We also have the Wheel of Fortune coming up in the reverse position. And we have the Stars energy, and that's coming in the upright position. So I'm going to just push these aside over here. So you guys will see what I'm talking about. These little ribbons right here, there's words on them. So in the reverse position here, so it says power loses its worth when we fail to see life's riches rewards. Sorry, my site's a little, I'm a little old, so I'm having a hard time reading that. But the thing is, you read the top line and then the bottom one, the top bottom ribbon, and then if you guys wanted to see it in the upright position, you would do the same. Just trying to show you guys how to use this deck. So it says again, this is the King of Pentacles. Power loses its worth when we fail to see life's riches rewards. So the King of Pentacles is like an archetype. So this could be us, this could be someone else, this could be someone in our lives. The King of Pentacles is usually somebody that is in charge of their finances, their financial empire. They could be a boss, they could just be a business owner. This could be somebody in your life that you want stability with. This could be somebody that you're currently connected to. But somebody is failing to see something, is what this card is saying. And so you've got either a King of Pentacles attitude in the reverse position, or you're dealing with a King of Pentacles that is in this mode right now. It's a negative, though, is what I'm getting here. So we're failing to see the value in something. We're either failing to see the value in ourselves, or maybe we don't see the value in a partner anymore, or maybe this partner is failing to see the value within themselves, so they can't see the value in you. This is a problem within somebody's self. So however we're feeling about ourselves is how we're going to feel about everything in our lives. So somebody has just got a crappy attitude right now. And so this brings us to the Wheel of Fortune's card in the reverse. The Wheel of Fortune is saying here, avoid the risk and do not trust luck to win the day. So it may be that when it comes to taking a risk on something or moving forward at this time, it's not a favorable time when the Wheel of Fortune is around reversed. Kind of like luck is not on our side at this time. But we do have the Stars energy. So this to me is kind of like it saves the day. And it's upright. It says, forgive and forget. The universe has hope for a beautiful future. Wow. So the message that I'm picking up, a few different ones. This could be romantic. This could be job. So I'm going to start off with job first. If you guys right now are in just a position either at your work, or you're dealing with a very difficult boss, or even a coworker right now, this is going to shift and change in a positive way. You're going to have either a brand new beginning and a fresh new start somewhere else, or this person with their crappy attitude is just going to end up shooting themselves in their own foot and falling off. And so your situation is going to improve after a period of time. Right now might not be the best time, but moving forward, it looks like it will be. So if some of you are in a dead-end position or you're not happy, this could be the star's way of telling you it's time for you to close this chapter and move into a new situation where you're going to experience much more happiness. Now, for others, this could also be an indication here that if you're feeling down on your luck when it comes to an idea of making money or just your career and your finances, again, right now you might be down on your luck, but the star does promises new hope and healing for the future. So it could just be a karmic time. When I see the Wheel of Fortune, it does remind me of karma. So sometimes karma just needs to play out. Maybe we haven't made the best decisions. It's not a punishment, but maybe we haven't made the best decisions. And so because of that, we made some bad investments perhaps, and things are just kind of playing out right now. So you're just down on your luck. It's not a woe is me card. If sometimes we make certain decisions, again, certain things just have to play out, and we just need to give it some time to just filter out. And once that period is over, then we can start again. Absolutely, right? So the King of Pentacles is about our attitude. Try not to have a crappy attitude at this time about something. If we have that attitude of woe is me, why does this always happen to me? We will continue to be on that down cycle of the Wheel of Fortune. Or we can look at things as lesson learned, moving on, right? Moving on. And so when we move past this energy of whatever this is, we're going to have a bright new future. So it really is Spirit's way of saying the choice is ours in the way that we want to look at it. So jump on this bandwagon. Don't stay on this wagon here. Jump on this bandwagon of hope and renewal for the future. Look at the future. Look at the bright future. Be hopeful about the future. Don't stay in stagnant energy. And so this is going to go for those of you that are perhaps either stuck waiting on someone else to change. They may not want to change. It doesn't mean they can't, but if they don't want to change and they want to stay stuck in this crappy attitude, there's not a damn thing that you can do to change it. All you can do is change yourself. That's it. All you can do is move forward towards a brighter future for yourself. And if they want to follow and if they want to catch up to you later, great. If they don't, at least you're not sitting around wasting your time and this crappy energy with them. So again, it does boil down to the choice is always ours, what we want to do. So Very specific messages coming through. So I want to go ahead. I just feel inclined to use these cards. These are called the Spirit cards, the Mystically Amazing Spirit cards by 7 Stars. This is a deck that you can get on Etsy, so I'll put their information below as well. So this is kind of like a Ouija board. No, it's not evil. This is just for fun, but it does have letters and numbers in it. So there could be some specific messages that come through when it comes to a number, or perhaps the initials of somebody's name, and sometimes we even get spelling of a name or initials. Let's take a look and see what we get. We have an N. Okay, so we have the letter N. We also have X, interesting. And we have 3. Okay, so I'm getting here the word next immediately. I don't know why, but that's just, see, that's what I'm saying, is that you guys have to trust your intuition when it comes to things. Not always when you are reading cards are you going to get the exact message from what the card means or the words. Sometimes you just got to go with your intuition. And my intuition said next, as in it's time to say next. I'm not dealing with this. 3rd time's a charm, maybe for some of you. Maybe this is, you know what? 3 strikes and you're out. Next. I'm getting that for some. I'm getting the letter N as in nope, done. I'm getting the word X as in you're an X for a reason. Next. So that's for some of you, okay? If this is in relation to somebody that maybe you've been doing the go around with for a while and you're just done. You're done with this cycle. Now, some of you, it could be that there is a specific message for the letter N or X. Could be, okay? So take it as it resonates for you. But that is what I am getting from my own intuition. I'm also getting the number 3, as in it could be 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, perhaps, that your life is completely different. And I had no reason to put the N on this one, and I had no reason to put the X or the 3 here. I just put them there. So to me, that 3 being on that star is very, very telling when it comes to timing, how things may improve in 3 days, 3 weeks, or 3 months. That's beautiful. So it is something for you guys to look forward to. It really, really is. So I hope that you guys enjoyed that portion of the reading. Let's just go ahead and move on into some other messages, some other decks that I have. This could be a continuance of these messages. It could be different messages altogether. But let's just have fun. So the very next deck that I want to use, we're going to go ahead and use the El Goliath Tarot just to kind of get some messages here to just start us off. This is available on Amazon. This is an amazing deck. Look at how huge these cards are. Each deck is like a work of art. Well, it is. All right. So let's go ahead and get some tarot. Oh, we have the Lovers. Look at how beautiful this image is. These cards are a little tall, so you can't really see the entire image yet. I'm going to pull it forward. We have the 3 of Pentacles. And we have the 2 of Cups. Oh my gosh, the 2 of Cups and the Lovers. Oh my gosh, you guys, that is such a good omen when you are reading tarot. This is soul connection. Okay, this is twin flame, soulmate. You know what? Screw the label. It's not even about the label. It's about a soul connection. So, we have the 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles can be an indication of working together. 2 people working together, maybe even perhaps 2 people in the workplace, work environment, a group of individuals, a community. That's how I see the 3 of Pentacles. But look at those amazing cards, you guys. So let's go ahead and get some messages off of these. Let's go ahead and get, what do I want to use for this? Let's go ahead and step into some Lenormand cards. This is from Ciro Marchetti. This is called the Gilded Revere Lenormand. Now, Lenormand, this is the expanded edition, just so you guys know. So there are a few extra cards in this particular one. But Lenormand is a specific system. You're supposed to use these cards a specific way, but I use them as oracle. It doesn't mean I never use them like they're intended to use, but in this particular reading, I'm going to use them as oracle, okay? Ooh, we have letter, you guys. Hoo-hoo. So there is something significant in regards to communication, regards to somebody that wants to write something. Now, of course, in this day and age, letters seem to be obsolete, as in that form of communication, actually a handwritten letter. I can't even remember the last time I even got a handwritten letter. So this could literally be a text. It could even be a phone call, some sort of communication. But what I am getting here when it comes to two people that have a soul connection, working something through, perhaps if you're in a separation or a challenging time, that there is going to be some sort of communication on this. If you've been waiting for it, I'm getting there it is. There's an opportunity to work something through. Oh, and we have the home. It's a beautiful card. This is about foundation. This is about setting a foundation, working on a foundation, working towards a future. So if you guys have met somebody specific or, someone significant just recently, perhaps, you just know you have that kind of soul connection with somebody, there is an opportunity to work something through. There's an opportunity to, work on this connection or a commitment. I see the house and I think of, a home, the foundation of this relationship, this connection. The Three of Pentacles is a card of working together as a teamwork. So this is about being on the same page is what I also see with that. So do you see, you guys, what I'm doing is I'm taking certain cards and I'm putting together what I'm feeling and what I'm seeing using my intuition. I see a page there. Three of Pentacles working together on the same page, working on this foundation, your home, the bricks you're laying in this connection. Two cups, the people that are coming together, these two cups, they're working together as a team. This is beautiful. So I just feel like this is a blessing that's coming through for those of you that are really hoping to perhaps work on a connection or work on something specific when it comes to this particular person. So why don't we go ahead and get a little fortune telling card. This is the Making Magic cards. This little deck here. It's really cute. They're very small, but they're fun. So let's go ahead and get some messages for this. Making magic, manifesting your dreams, self-confidence. I love it. So this is strong self-belief and a sense of self-worth. This is about yourself, how you feel about yourself. Your own foundation is how things are going to be determined when it comes to this connection. So if you're feeling down and out and you're not feeling good about yourself, you're not going to be able to attract this particular partnership that you desire. For some of you, this is somebody that you have not met at all. This is coming. Meaning that there's some sort of communication, perhaps. This could be an old person from your past, but this could also be a new person, somebody that you meet, somebody that you have a connection with. So this is an indication to start working on that. This could also be an indication of letting go of old pain, old trauma, writing it out, writing letters, burning them perhaps, or even sending them, whatever it's going to take in order for you to just clear that aspect of yourself, to build your self-confidence, to build your self-worth back up. Maybe somebody took that away from you long ago. This is about taking back your power. This is about doing the work on yourself. It might be that even somebody, a soul connection, is pushing you, triggering you in a specific way that is helping you to rebuild your foundation in a healthier way. Do you see? So this is a plethora of messages that are coming through. I just feel guided to step also into my Twin Flame Oracle. So just to kind of get some more messages on this particular situation. Oh, I love it. This is moving forward, ascending. This connection is ascending. This connection is helping us to ascend. This connection is helping us to become better people, better versions of ourselves. So for some of you, you may not have met this person yet. But because you are raising your vibration, because you are working on yourself, you are now going to be attracting a higher level, like a higher frequency type of a connection. So if you guys have been spending your time just really attracting the same type of person over and over again, and it just seems to not ever be working for you or what you want, it's almost like you are writing a letter to the universe or your higher self. You are it's almost like you're placing an order. You're placing an order, and it's because you're in this higher vibrational energy. You're attracting the right partner to yourself this time around. Third time's a charm. I don't know why. It's just going back to that message. You're done with something, and now you are ascending. You're moving forward. You are attracting what you want this time. For some of you, it could be with the same person or an old person, or this is somebody entirely new. All I know is it starts with you. It starts with your own foundation, your own bricks, okay? So this is about whatever it is that you need to get out of your system, whatever it is that you need to communicate. This is about getting rid of it, purging it once and for all so you can move forward in the correct direction. And others, this is the opportunity to ascend to the next level and to work on this connection and partnership. But it's how you feel about yourself, which is really, really key here. So if some of you are feeling in the dumps, it is time for you to work on that aspect of yourself. So that way you and your partner, you and your person can start moving forward in a healthy way together. But we have to get healthy with ourselves first. Our own foundation has to be strong first. I love it. What a beautiful message coming through. So let's now move on into a different deck. Let's go ahead and go into the this one right here. This is from Ciro Marchetti. This is, I always forget the name of this one. I'll get it in a minute here, you guys. And if I don't say it in this video, I'll definitely get the information and put it down below. Okay, I'm drawing a blank on this one. It doesn't have a box, so that's why I just don't have the name. So let's get some messages here. We have the Temperance in reverse. We have the Devil in reverse. And we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. So let me just make sure this entire deck isn't reversed. Okay, it's not. Whenever a deck is all reversed, I don't read reverse, but there were cards that were upright. So these are all meant to be reversed for whatever reason. So this right here is a challenging message for some of you. Okay, again, this entire reading does not have to go together. There just could be different elements that we're picking up on from different people and situations. But the Queen of Swords in the reverse position can definitely be maybe somebody that you're either having an issue with, or this could be your own energy. The Temperance's card coming through is definitely an indication of feeling off, feeling like imbalanced in some sort of way. And then we have the Devil's energy. Now, the Devil, I do like to see reverse, because this just means that we do have the opportunity to let something toxic go. And what I'm getting from this particular message is that our own thinking, or perhaps the energy that's coming at us from another person, we do have the power to let that shit go. A lot of us want to, okay, I don't want to say this. A lot of us tend, I don't think anybody truly wants this, but a lot of us tend to believe that other people have the power to affect us in a negative way. Now, I fall victim to this sometimes as well, where I'm feeling somebody's energy coming towards me, and instead of blocking it, or instead of understanding where it might be coming from, I absorb it, I react. Now, it only has the power to affect me if I allow it. Now, I'm not going to pretend that I'm hard as stone, or that I'm so evolved that it's not going to affect me. I'm made of light, and I'm so full of love and light. You know, come on, people. We all have that. We all have that knee-jerk reaction. So let's honor it, and then we don't have to carry that, but we can turn that around, and we can look at it from a different perspective, and then move forward towards the light. But to pretend that we don't have any kind of feeling towards people that are coming at us in a negative way, maybe some of you don't. Totally fine. But most of us, yes, you are affected. But what you do with it, and how long you hold on to it, and how you transmute that energy, that means everything. So this is what I'm picking up on. I'm picking up on that some of us may be in this energy where we're being negatively affected or triggered by another person, or this is in fact is our own thoughts. Our own belief systems at this point are getting in the way of our own healing. It's imbalancing our lives. And this is something that doesn't really have control over us. It's just an illusion. That's why the Devil is reversed in this reading here. It's just an illusion that this person or this force or this energy has power over your life. It doesn't. unless you believe it does. Period. That's what it is. So now we're going to go into this Count Marco's Cards of Cartomancy, and this is another independently created deck. So you have to get it off of their website. So let's see what we got here. We have the Four of Clubs. So the Queen of Swords is an air sign. So in this particular deck, this is indicating a Libra, a Gemini, or Aquarius. Very significant, you guys, if you guys are these signs or you're dealing with a particular sign. Now, that doesn't mean if that's not the case that this can't resonate with you, but there's a specific message, either about Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Don't know why, but there it is. We also have the Devil, which is Capricorn, and we also have Temperance, which is Sagittarius. But it says, this is the card of air. It says ideas, thinking. So this, again, this is our own way of thinking about the situation. This is also about communication, and this is about detachment, detaching from some kind of an energy that's toxic, that's weighing us down in our lives. It says losing faith and trust. So that's the thing, you guys. The Queen of Swords reverse is a bitter bitch. She's bitter. Now, you're either dealing with someone like this, or you have in fact become this yourself, or you are at risk at becoming this person. You don't want to be the Queen of Swords reversed. The Queen of Swords reversed can serve a purpose temporarily. You don't want to stay stuck in Queen of Swords reversed energy. It's no good. So I'm going to read it. Losing faith and trust, feeling drained and fatigued, escape oppression. This is, the Devil is about oppression. Stabilize, relax, and rejuvenate. Keep an optimistic outlook and just focus on yourself. Create foundations. Keeping everything balanced, stability in business matters, secrets and mysteries revealed. It says festivity and celebrations, achievements recognized, and sharing in ceremony or rites. So the fours are about foundation. The positive variations of this card, it says completion, and the negative variation says disorganization. Feeling just completely disorganized, feeling off, feeling imbalanced. So do you see how most of these cards are representing the negative aspect of this card? So, but we do have the choice to implement these positive things. Do you see that? We have the choice. The choice is ours. We can allow somebody to affect us in this way, or our circumstances, or just our own belief systems to turn against us, or we can fight back and say, hell no, I'm not going to allow this or this energy to affect me or take me down. I am going to focus on me. I am going to choose to be optimistic. I'm going to choose to celebrate my achievements. I'm going to choose to just be in my own energy, my own positive energy. I'm going to let go whatever toxic situation or toxic thought pattern this is, and I'm going to be in control of my own healing. So there is a specific message for those of you out there that are feeling a specific way towards a person, or just your own belief systems or your own thoughts turning against you at this time. You do have the power. You do have the control to basically let that go today. It's all about what you believe you will create, period. So let's go ahead. I just feel called to. Let's go ahead and go into the answer deck here. This is another little card deck that is available on Amazon, but it's pretty expensive. It's one of those decks that I got ages ago. We're talking like 20 years ago. So it's not, I don't think it's mass produced anymore. So of course, it's like over $100 now. We have strength. So you're stronger than you realize. You are strong. You're stronger than you realize. We have surprise. Interesting. Now, this is the deal. The surprise card can sometimes be like the Tower. Shock. It's a surprise. Whoa, I didn't see this coming. Yes. So this could be you were taken off guard. You were caught off guard. This is something that surprised you that this happened to you. Maybe it wasn't fair in some sort of way. But the thing is, rather than being stuck in this, I can't believe this happened, rather than staying in a state of shock, it is about removing yourself from any kind of energy that's not serving you. Okay, there might be something that's taking away from your strength at this time. It is time for you to take that sword, and instead of hurting yourself, or even perhaps hurting other people. It is about taking that sword in a positive way and just cutting away from anything that is no longer serving you. That's what's happening here. So that's what this message is for those of you that have been giving your power to something or someone else or a way of a thinking, a belief system. It's not serving you any longer. It's time for you to take your power back in a positive way. All right, so let's move forward and get some different messages here. So this is kind of a cool deck that does force us to trust our intuition. This is the Ciro Marchetti Oracle of Visions. No words, people, just pictures. Very, very cool. So this is forcing you. So you guys can do this along with me. I'm just going to give you guys what I'm getting, but you guys can most definitely get your own messages for whatever I pull through here. Oh, I love this card. Very cool. Oh, I love it. I love all these cards. Okay. So what I see whenever I see this card, but of course it can change with whatever messages we bring forth, but I see like somebody that is in different worlds here, different dimensions. This could either be our spirit guides that are trying to get our attention. This could be a deceased, passed over loved one. This could be somebody that's just not in your physical world, but this is like somebody who's trying to make contact. We have this person here who's not really aware, but something is trying to touch them. Something is trying to wake them up. This is also an energy here of our talents, our ideas. Look at all of those different things. We got the paintbrushes, we have the wisdom, we have all these creative things, all these ideas and these things that we want to do. Are we doing anything with it? Or are we just in our head about something? And then this card is an indication of there is a solution. But we have to break the glass, obviously, to get to whatever it is. So it's a little bit of a puzzle here. There is this Pandora's box. Do we want to break open this globe and take that key and open it? Or, you know, there's like might be something of an enigma here with a particular subject or situation. So let's just see what we get here. What is the deal? So now what we're going to tap into is these Kipper cards. Again, this Kipper card deck is from Ciro Marchetti, but it is specifically used as a system. I'm not going to use it that way today. I'm going to use it as an oracle deck. We're just going to use this just to kind of get some key things. Oh my gosh, look at this. Thoughts. Thoughts. This is somebody who's thinking about someone. Okay, so there's a specific message here. You know, you're thinking of someone, someone's thinking of you, but yet they're not making contact. They're not acting on it. You're not acting on it. You guys are worlds apart. You know, maybe even dimensions, but this is an energy here where people are in some sort of separation, but people are thinking about one another. They're just not reaching out. So what's very interesting is that we have a female who's trying to touch this male, and we have this male who's thinking of the female. You guys are both thinking of one another, yet no one is making that clear. That's what I'm getting. And we have this marriage card. Wow. So we've got these ideas. We have this vision of what we want. There's like this canvas that we would like to create. We'd like to create this partnership, this commitment, perhaps, with this individual. So now we have this enigma. Like this is, do I open Pandora's box? Do I do it? Do I not do it? For some of you, there could even be a third-party situation with that number 3. Maybe somebody else's relationship, perhaps, is in the way. Maybe it's yours. Maybe it's theirs. Who knows? There's some kind of message coming through, though. We have sudden wealth, number 11. 777, you guys. This is lucky. So this right here, it's like the slot machine. You pull that trigger and then, you pull that, whatever that is, and it just hits. It just hits. And then there's this sudden wealth. So this right here, it's a puzzle. So there's a puzzle when it comes to getting what you want. So what is Spirit trying to say? Not quite clear just yet on what that is, but it's very, very interesting. So of course, let's go ahead and move forward with more information. So let's go ahead and get into the tea leaf reading cards for this one and just basically see what this is all about. Because I feel like this is a situation that might have been ongoing for some of you. You're waiting on something. There's something that's standing in the way of getting what you want. And so it's a real enigma and puzzle on how it's all going to come together. But I feel like once it does, it's just like jackpot. Something just happens. It's just like super quick, super just lucky. Number 11, 7, 7-Eleven. It's like this very strange energy here. It could even be something that's related to gambling. Like you take a gamble, you take a risk, bam. So, but what's interesting is the very first cards that came through the messages. I think it had something to do, hold on for just a second, let me just double check. There was something about not taking a risk at this time. I don't know if that's connected, but let's see. So let's shuffle these cards here. So these are circular cards, so they're not as easy to shuffle. But let's go ahead and see what these two cards say. Okay, wow, a ring. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. So there's definitely a marriage or a commitment that's surrounding this message. And then we have cup. You should accept valid criticism. Wow. So there could be an indication here that somebody doesn't want to pay attention, or somebody doesn't want to listen to what somebody is saying. Maybe somebody is trying to criticize somebody else's choices, or maybe somebody can't accept something. They can't change something, or they just can't accept something. I almost get like maybe they can't accept this commitment or this proposal right now for whatever reason. They just can't do it right now. So let's go ahead and get some more messages because this is very interesting. Ooh, a sincere wish will be granted. Needle and thread, though. Again, you know, it takes some practice to get that needle through that thread. It's not easy. It's not easy, especially if you can't see. But yeah, this is difficult. So I feel like this right here, this is the challenge. This is something that is very, very difficult. It almost seems like it's not ever going to happen, but I feel like what Spirit is trying to give you is some sort of an indication that says that maybe after a period of time, it's like suddenly things just come together. It's just some sort of payoff here. Something important like a new job or raise. So a bag. So that bag is unknown. What's in that bag? So there's something that's unknown right now. And we also have, yeah, good luck, the horseshoe. So there's something about good luck and a wish being granted. Luck, sudden wealth. There's luck on your side when it comes to this connection. So I really feel like it's really giving us a straightforward message, which basically says that if you want this with a particular person that you're not in contact with, there is something that's going to be granted. There's some sort of luck here on your side, but it's basically kind of unknown and a challenge as to how that's going to come together. But there is either a marriage that's in the way or a commitment that's in the way right now that is taking away from your wishes, but it looks like luck is on your side, that this is something that's going to basically resolve in a period of time before this can happen. So I feel like we just need to get some more messages because me personally, it's just not enough. So let's move these aside and see what we get off of this situation. What is Spirit trying to tell us about this situation that might involve a third party, maybe, or somebody that you're wanting this commitment with? Maybe perhaps it's even about your own marriage. We have received. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, look at this. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. Let me see. When I saw that received card, I said, your message has been received. Fifth dimension. There's something that you guys are not together in the material world. But the thing is, something has been received. Some kind of information, something that you sent out to them or they're sending to you, like it's showing up. it's like the fifth dimension is shifting. It's not necessarily shifting, but like you're coming together, or something is being received in the material world. And it's like this sudden wealth. Do you see these coins here? It's like cha-ching, like something is happening now. So if you've been putting forth some sort of effort, or that it's been very confusing on how something is working out or something's coming together, you're really hoping, you know, you're wishing for something, you're hoping for something, it's like bam, all of a sudden something happens, something comes about, thoughts become reality, people are receiving thoughts, people are understanding what they want suddenly, or wow. It's very interesting. So I just want to get a couple more messages here. We have compromise. And we have lessons. Wow. Okay. So I just want to bring back these cards. So something has been received. A lesson. Something has been received. Somebody understands something. I feel like there is a compromise now that's coming through. People are willing to work on something and compromise, but I'm also getting that something else must be compromised. So if people are in a third-party situation, either you are or your partner is, something is going to be compromised in order for the two of you to come together. And it may have been a long time coming, but there's about ready to be a payoff when it comes to your situation. Whoever you're thinking about is thinking about you. And you guys are receiving some sort of message, or you're receiving some sort of information that is basically showing you that something is changing, and it's going to start showing up in the material world. This person may make contact with you. They may come back. All I know is that there's something that's coming together after a period of time, and maybe you thought it was never going to happen, but it's like suddenly something just completely shifts and changes, and what you've been thinking about, what you've been dreaming about this whole time is now coming into some sort of reality. And it could be a total shock to you. It could be a total shock, but and then it's like you might be forced to have to make some decisions that you're going to be criticized for, is what I'm also getting. And maybe another person is afraid to be criticized for the actions that they want to take in order to resolve something in their life, or I should say dissolve something in their life in order to be with you. But something is no longer in the head space or in 5D. It's now coming into a third dimensional reality. Whoa. I'm not trying to, create a fantasy or a fairy tale for some of you, but that is the message that Spirit wants to bring forth today. So let's go ahead and end the reading. I think this will be kind of fun to take a card from each deck that I used here today. Let's do that. I think that will be fun. So let's start off with this one. I'm just going to take a card. We have New Beginnings. We have a Q. Oh my gosh, we have a Queen. Q for Queen. I don't know. Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is feeling good. Her cup is full and ready to go, to have a brand new beginning, fresh new start. We have House. So this is the second time that we have had the home show up in the reading. Ooh, we have Clover, which is luck, you guys. Okay, so we're getting some repeat cards here. We have the Horseshoe already that came through for luck. Let me find it. Well, I can't find it now, but you guys saw it, the Horseshoe. That was beautiful. All right. Eight of Swords in reverse, which is good. Tree of Life. Ooh. Almost done. I love this. Do you see this, you guys? There are two cards, two totally different decks that have Venus flytraps on them. I love Venus flytraps, by the way. Anyways, I think that that's very significant for some of you out there that maybe like Venus flytraps, or there is just something in that message for you. A Venus flytrap is in something is, you know, you're drawn to it and then it traps you. Maybe. Okay. So what I'm getting right off the bat is, again, the only thing that can trap you in life is your own belief that something can trap you. To prove it, we have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is a card of entrapment, but it's your own thinking. It's not other people. It's not outside circumstances. It's your own belief system that is trapping you. So upright, it's talking about blinded by guilt or fear. You must be honest with yourself. Reversed, which is how it came through. It says, if I can read that, newly open to change. You are ready to relax old burdens. Do you see? You're ready to release old burdens. Anything that's holding you back, remember that devil reverse that came through. This is the message here. Nothing has any power over you, just your own thoughts. You are ready to release this today. And it has been very difficult. These have been obstacles that you've had to overcome. But again, your own pride and ego is the only thing that has been holding you back. We have new beginnings. So this is you feeling refreshed. You've worked on your foundation. You're feeling good. Your cup is ready to go. You are this queen now with a capital Q, ready to go. Luck is on your side. We already had the horseshoe here. The clover is about good luck and fortune. So now we have this card that says, this is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This is talking about prosperity, creativity, transformation, and spiritual growth. King of Diamonds. Wow, there is a specific individual that might be coming through, or this could be you, light-haired, but it does say a blue-eyed, matured man, strong, masculine, stable, practical and clear thinking, ambitious and reliable, cultured and respected, financially secure, dynamic. It says discipline, possible military background, don't know. Proud of professional persona, works as a major priority, extrovert, leader of men. So this is the deal, you guys. That could be a significant message for some of you out there. Maybe not for all of you. You could be having a new beginning, as in you are ready now to move in a new direction with a new person. This is a new person coming into your life, or this is somebody from your past that's coming back. But we have a king and a queen. Hello. We already had the Two of Cups and the Lover's card come through this reading. A major soul connection. There's good luck. Now that we're feeling good, now that we're no longer in this crappy state in our minds that where we're stuck, fortune is now on our side. Our cup is now full. We're ready to go. So this says tree of life. It says true wisdom and making good choices in life. You've had to go through certain things. You've had to fall down on all those branches and just hit every single branch down. But the thing is, now you've landed. You're safe. Now you're feeling good. You're making different choices now. You're making better choices now. So you've learned from all of these experiences. This is just the tree of life. And we have this energy here. Now you can attract what you want. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles here, it says the rewarded frog. People are rewarded. Those that, what is the word I'm thinking of, or the phrase? Good things come to those that wait. The Seven of Pentacles is a card of patience. That's why we have it titled the rewarded frog. The frog is rewarded. I mean, of course, he's rewarding himself with those flies. He's catching those flies. But he's catching those flies how? Well, because he has the ability with that long tongue to snap them up. But with this particular message, she's just calm. Look at her. She looks like a queen. I mean, she's just sitting there. She's not doing anything. She's waiting. Now, again, you're not waiting in vain. This is not a message for those of you just, you're waiting around for somebody else. Hell no, you're attracting the right partner to yourself. You're attracting everything that you need to yourself. You want to know why? Because your foundation is solid, because your own cup is now full, because you've worked on yourself, because you've stepped into your queen's energy. And you're no longer sitting around waiting for those that just either didn't see the value in you, that didn't want to take up on the opportunity. Maybe they're realizing it now. Maybe they're coming back. Maybe you're moving on. Maybe these are new people. Regardless, you are attracting a king. And even if you're a king watching this video, vice versa, you are attracting someone to you, a partner to you, the right partner for you this time. Or it's a changed partnership. It's an evolved partnership. And things are going to be different. Wow, what an incredible reading. So I feel like this entire reading really took us from a king, because we did start off with the King of Pentacles in the reversed, and now we're ending with the King of Diamonds. So this is either an improved king because you let go and you work on you, or you told somebody to kick rocks and you've just basically, you've leveled up in your life. You are no longer accepting less. You're raising your standards. And because of it, you are attracting a king finally. You're finally attracting the right partner to yourself, or the right circumstances or situations. Why? Because you value yourself now. And maybe you needed to go through all of this crap just to become stronger, but you have gone through these heels. You've gone through these hills and valleys for a reason. You've overcome these obstacles in order to become stronger, because that's just a part of life. And you're in this energy now. Now you can start fresh. New beginnings, just like a baby. It's all, the world is yours, is what I'm seeing. You had to go through certain lessons. You had to. But lesson learned. You're moving forward. You're attracting wonderful opportunities. That's why these cards are coming up this way. You're attracting it now. You're not chasing it anymore. You're attracting it. So if you're not in this energy, get into this energy. The queen waits for no one. The queen just attracts everything to her that is meant for her. Love it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.